All right, so now we're going to be talking about scale. Very important. I'm flabbergasted. I'm dumbfounded by how many people say, Bruce, I want to do what you want to do. I don't like my job. I got to get out. I go to them. My first question to you now, okay, you've expressed interest in doing what I do. I can teach you how. What's your number? And I get blank stares like you're probably giving me right now. I don't understand that. What is the number you need to be able to walk away from that job? If you don't know that, how the hell do you not know that? You gotta figure out what do you need in monthly income is the way I will break it down for you. What do you need in monthly income to be able to walk away from that job, cover all of your bills, have some money left over for savings, have some money left over for charity and travel? What is your number? If you hate your job so much, maybe your number is only how much do I need to cover my expenses? I'll work on growing my income from there to cover the travel and the charity and the savings. But for right now, I just got to get out of my job. I hate it. Well, you got to know what that number is, and you have to know what that looks like. How many units do I need to get there? Right? So let's talk about that. In previous videos, we've broken down the different types of compensation pieces for doing a syndication. Remember, you have the property management fee, the asset management fee, you have the personally contributed capital that will get you a return on your money, and then you also have your promote. That's the four main ones. Then you have the one-off fees for acquisition, disposition, and a refinance fee. But the monthly fees, remember, property management, asset management, promote, and your personally invested capital. Now, in previous videos, we've gone through this. Let's say property management. Now, remember, this is only if you're going to manage the property yourself and not hire a third-party management company. For me and my portfolio, I buy some older assets. I buy 30 to 40-year-old assets in working class neighborhoods for the most part. So my math for a property management fee is usually about $30 per unit per month. And then you have asset management fee. We're not going to go into a lot of detail here, remember, because it's covered in other videos that you can watch. Asset management fee, I average in my portfolio $20 per unit per month. Promote. This is one of the biggest reasons you will want to do a syndication. Again, in my portfolio across all of my different properties, I average about $50 per unit per month in this promote. Now again, remember, these are examples. You have to run your own math. A good coach, I'm not asking to be your coach, I'm just trying to help you in this free video. But a good coach can help you kind of understand what these numbers really look like for you. But in my world, this is how they average for me and my companies, right? So then you also have your personally contributed capital. So your personal investment. This one's a little tricky. Maybe you invest $50,000 in this deal of yours, and maybe your next deal you invest $1 million. This one's kind of a moving target. Again, a good coach can help you with that. But for me, I usually invest anywhere from $100,000 to $200,000 per deal that I do as a syndication. Sometimes I might come in at the deal minimum, $50,000. I've come in as high as $500,000 on the deal. So that'll be a moving target, right? But across my portfolio, I average about $10 per unit per month. It's the smallest of the fees on a per unit per month thing, because if I'm coming in at $100,000 on a $10 million cash raise, well, I'm not going to get a whole lot of the cash flow from that deal based on my personally contributed capital. I'm still going to put money into my own deal because your investors are almost always going to expect it. So let's just do some basic math. 30, 50, 110. So for my portfolio, I average $110 per unit per month. We started this off. What's your number? You want to get out of your job, or you just want to transition to this. Maybe you like your job and you just want something different. You don't have to hate your job for this concept to make sense, right? So I know, let's say I need to make $11,000 a month for me to be able to comfortably walk away from my day job, my W-2, where I'm a cog for somebody else. You need $11,000 a month. Now that might be incredibly way higher than some of you need. Maybe some of you need more than that. But let's say you need $11,000 to walk away from your day job right now. If you need $11,000 and you can average $110 per unit per month, what do you need? You need 100 units. It's real simple. Remember, you need $11,000 per month in income to walk away from that job that maybe you hate. And you're going to average $110 per unit per month in this example. Maybe not for you, but in this example, to explain this, it's $11,000 divided by $110 per unit. That equals 100 units. So now you have a number. Now you know, on average, I will need to get 100 units syndicated. Maybe 100 units in one property, maybe 100 units over 10 property, whatever. But the basic math is I need about 100 units to cover that nut, if you will. I hope this helped, because so many of you come to me confused, stressed out, and not knowing what to do, where to start, how to get started, what it all looks like. These are numbers that work in my structure. You have to figure out what numbers are going to work in your structure. What size promoter you're going to charge. What asset management fee are you going to charge? It's usually 2%. Are you even going to have a property management company? You probably won't. So then you don't get that. If that's the case, then you get 20, 70, 80. Instead of $110 per unit per month, you get $80 per unit per month. Again, remember, these are concepts. That's all. Apply them to your personal situation. And keep in mind, if you hate your job really, really, really badly, maybe you only need to make enough money to walk away and cover your bills, and you will grow into money for the trips and for the charity and for savings. That's the basic math. I hope this helped, guys. Let me know if I can do anything to make it more clear. Leave comments for me. Let me know what I can do to help.